I don't have to tell you how surprised I was when my receptionist told me that you had made an appointment. For many reasons, I am going to have to refer you to another analyst.
Well, I'm not here as a patient. Not really.
Sit down.
Thank you.
So what have you come to tell me?
Oh, I think I've come to tell you that I'm doing well and to thank you. I think part of the progress I made was due in part to the sessions that we had.
It's always good to hear that it helped.
Oh, it does. It works. It certainly did for me.
I'm glad. So, have you made some plans?
Well, I'm looking at some options.
Which are?
Well, my family, for one, is pressuring me to come and work at Forrester.
Who's pressuring you?
Eric. And, of course, Ridge.
How do you feel about that?
I wish I knew what their real motives were.
Well, isn't it possible that care and concern and love are what motivates them?
Yes, that's a part of it.
You seem to feel that there's more.
Don't you?
Stephanie, I'm going to have to stop this conversation.
Why?
There are ethical reasons why I cannot continue to see you as a patient.
Ethical reasons?
Yes.
What are they?
That is the problem. I can't divulge them.
Is it Ridge?
No.
Well, I know you have strong feelings for him.
I have no feelings for Ridge. He's out of my life, and I'm not letting him back in.
What happened?
That is the reason why I cannot keep you as a patient.
Well, all right, then see me as a friend.
We're not friends, Stephanie.
Did Ridge do something? I mean, did he hurt you? Or is it simply you're just becoming more involved with your husband again?
I am not seeing Blake either, and I don't expect to.
Neither Ridge nor Blake?
Stephanie, I want to ask you to leave. I've got other patients, and this conversation is going absolutely nowhere.
Well, I did pay for the hour.
No, you're not paying for the hour because you're not a patient of mine. Goodbye, Stephanie.
You've seen the tape. You've seen the tape, haven't you?
And after that, I spent a month on the continent. Milan, Paris, the usual.
The usual? Jonathan, I remember when a trip to Jones Beach was a major expedition.
Oh, you've known me too long.
Not true.
No, it isn't true. So you're in love again, huh?
In fact, I expect him here any minute.
Are you sure you don't want to sit in on our discussion?
No. Jonathan, it's very, very important.
That Garrison never know of your involvement. You told me.
So you will offer him a position, right?
I said that I would.
I don't know how to thank you.
We'll think of something. We always do.
That's Clarke. I'm gonna slip out the balcony entrance. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So much.
Jonathan Sloan.
Clarke Garrison.
My pleasure.
Come in. Come on in.
Thank you. Well, this is certainly something I look forward to. I admire your work.
Thank you. Shall we get down to business?
Yes. That's why I'm here.
And I am here to offer you a position. I do have a couple of questions, however.
Shoot.
They involve your leaving Spectra and the circumstances surrounding your departure.
I gather you told Bill the truth last night?
No. Bill thinks that you and I are still lovers. For the first time in a really long time, Bill's treating me like I exist.
like I mean something to him. He actually gave me a massage for 2 hours last night.
And you gave him?
The cold shoulder? Mostly.
You are a dangerous woman, Margot.
Blake, I'm being pampered for a change. I don't think there's anything wrong with stringing it out a little.
A little.
You know, I really do appreciate what you did for me.
You really didn't give me much choice, Margot.
Kind of threw you a curveball, didn't I?
When I heard you tell your husband that you and I are in love, well, my jaw almost hit the floor.
You covered remarkably.
Man's got to be on his toes to hang out around you, and you're damn lucky I am.
I am indebted to you.
Yes, you are, and I intend to recover my loss.
Loss? Your gain, you mean? You have me now, remember?
Not such a bad thing to ponder, Margot.
You're sweet.
And you're beautiful. Especially when you smile, which you've not been doing enough of lately.
Well, maybe that's going to change.
Of course it will. With me as your lover, nothing but good times ahead, sweetheart.
Oh, Blake. Blake. You startled me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. There. Is that better?
Yes. Yes, this is much better.
The Bold and the Beautiful. This portion sponsored by Dawn Dishwashing Liquid. It takes grease out of your way.
It's good to see you.
Thanks.
I've been thinking about you.
How have you been?
The same.
I'm not sure if that's good or bad.
What about you?
There's been a change.
Oh?
Taylor and I aren't seeing each other.
What happened?
Let's just say that I did something and it backfired.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Well, I was stupid. I should have given it more thought.
Is this something that you can undo?
No, it involves something that I told Taylor about.
About?
Don't want to make the same mistake twice. Let's just say that I told her something and I shouldn't have. We'll leave it at that. Now, what about you and Bill? Any changes there?
Nope.
Are there going to be any changes, Margo?
Well, there's going to have to be changes, one way or the other.
But you're going to hold on to your marriage if at all possible.
I don't give up easily.
You don't give up, period.
Eventually, I do. Especially when I have another option.
Blake showed you that tape, didn't he?
My God, he showed you the tape, too?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, no, he didn't show it to me either, but he told me about it.
Oh, of course, so that you wouldn't be involved with Ridge ever again.
I don't want to see either one of them again.
I don't understand.
It was heartless, and it was cruel, not to mention immoral. It was bad enough that he would make a tape like that. He should be arrested for it. But then to bring it to my apartment and flaunt it in front of me.
He told you he made the tape?
Look, I have no idea how he did it, if that's what you're going to ask me. And as far as what is on the tape, I didn't see it, and I don't want to. I berate myself every day for getting involved with your son, Stephanie. The same goes for Blake.
Do you think the content of that tape is indicative of...
I don't know what it is indicative of, and frankly, I don't care.
Well, do you think it's a single, isolated incident?
Ridge and Brooke making love? I don't care if it's an isolated incident. It doesn't excuse it.
You're being rather judgmental, aren't you, Doctor?
There are some things that even a third party that is objective can pass judgment on. Making love to your father's wife is one of them.
Well, it isn't as simple as that. Ridge and Brooke were in love a long time before Eric ever came onto the scene.
I don't want to talk about this.
Do you think it's just one impropriety on Ridge's part?
Why are you so curious about that? Oh, no, wait a minute. I know. Of course I know why. You want to believe that Ridge and Brooke are madly in love. You'd like to believe that, wouldn't you? It'd free Eric up.
Well, I can see that you think that might very well be the case.
Stephanie, this is your dirty laundry, not mine, and I would like to be kept out of it henceforth.
Oh, well, at last we agree on something. I would like you kept out of it henceforth. I hope you and your ex-husband are very happy, Doctor. Goodbye.
Jonathan, you know why I left Spectra.
Well, from what I've heard,
I forget what you've heard. You know why I left. Same reason you left Philippe Longet 5 years ago. Creative differences.
as I understand it, you had a very sweet deal. Half the company was yours. That's very different from my association with Longet.
Not really. You, as I felt, confined, restricted. The environment was bad. Doesn't matter who owns the company.
I had a better offer.
I didn't need a better offer, Jonathan. I knew that if I left, I'd get one, and I have. But it's in Europe, and I'd like to work stateside. I'd like to work with you, if we can cut a deal.
So you'd like to work with me?
That's why you asked me here.
You'd have to move to New York, of course.
It's no problem.
And you'd have to end your association with Spectra. I understand you're still married to Sally.
It's a detail.
You're making this very easy, Clarke.
Jonathan, I admire your organization. I have for years, and I'd like to be a part of it. And in all humility, I think that Garrison Originals would be a lovely addition to your couture line.
All right, Clarke. Let's put something together.
Let's do it.
5 years. With an option. You'll be working directly with me.
When do I start?
Immediately. Your drawings will become the property of Jonathan Sloan, Inc. I'll retain the right to use whatever I want for my collection. We'll start with spring.
Wait a minute. Your collection?
Of course.
I'd be designing for you.
Who did you think you'd be working for, Clarke?
Well, you'd be paying me, but the designs would be my own. It would be Garrison Originals for Jonathan Sloan, something like that.
Nothing like that. I'm the designer, Clarke. And if you work for me, your material becomes mine, and it goes out under my name. And there are no exceptions to that rule.
Come in.
May I interrupt?
Mother, hi.
Hi.
Well, it's good to see you around here.
Well, don't misunderstand anything.
Oh, don't worry. There won't be any more pressure from me.
You've been pressuring me for weeks to come here and work. What happened?
Maybe I just don't like how it's being interpreted.
And how's that?
I'm doing it for reasons other than your mental health.
Well, I've never had any misunderstandings about your concerns for me.
Yeah, but I know a certain female doctor who has a lot of questions.
Oh, I see. Well, there's more going on here.
What does that mean?
You and I are going to have a heart-to-heart.
About?
About you and Brooke and your father and me. And we're going to talk about all the things that you've been afraid to discuss. And we're going to talk about them now.
New York, here it Oh, I can't wait. Oh. Hi, baby. I have for you some champagne, some caviar, some pâté. I want you to sit down, and I want you to tell me all about it. Oh, and I called the travel agent, and we can leave for New York tonight if we need to.
We don't need to, Julie. Is there another option for you, Margot?
I'd like to think there was.
Anyone I know?
Yes.
You're talking about me.
Blake, you were very involved with Taylor. Are you over her?
I'll never be over her. But there comes a point when I have to move on with my life.
In that case, there's something you should think about.
So should you.
I already have.
No, we're not leaving for New York tonight. So when do we leave? Over the weekend?
No.
Well, when does Mr. Sloan want you to start?
Wait till you hear what he offered me. I do all the designing. I come up with the creations. I sweat bullets day in and day out for his collection, and he gets to take all the credit for it. Pretty nifty, huh?
Clarke, what are you telling me?
I'm telling you, I've never been so insulted in my life. The man doesn't want a designer, he wants a slave.
Clarke, what exactly did he offer you?
An embarrassment, a slap in the face.
Clarke, what was the offer? Be specific.
I'll tell you what it wasn't. No line of my own. No recognition. Me, with my reputation, I get to be his lackey. Can you believe this? Can you imagine him telling me this?
Well, what did you expect, Clarke?
What do you mean, what did I expect? A little respect for openers. My God, you act like I should have considered this.
Well, it's a job, which is a hell of a lot more than you've got now, Clarke, and I'm sure it paid very well.
These guys always pay their talent well. Like Eric Forrester. Oh, yeah, he paid me. And then he took my creations and he slapped his label on them. Well, no thanks. Not again, baby.
It was an opportunity, baby, which you passed on because of your damned ego. Clarke, you better get off your high horse because it's taking you nowhere. Nobody is banging on your door. It's just you and me, and you're broke. You need the money, Clarke. And I'm warning you, you're not getting a free ride from me much longer.
You and Brooke want to be together, and I want my marriage back.
Mother, Dad is committed to Brooke. We have to learn to deal with that.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm not going to learn to deal with it or accept it.
You still have questions about all this?
Look, your father is sending me a lot of signals. I'm trying not to misinterpret them. Not to misinterpret them as something other than friendship.
Mother, has Dad said anything romantic to you? Has he done anything romantic?
Not overtly, no.
Well, then I'd say it's just Dad being Dad. Of course he's gonna be concerned about you. It doesn't mean he's gonna come back, though.
Why are you so skeptical?
Because I'm tired of feeling guilty, if you really want to know. Guilt about the feelings and these desires that I really shouldn't have, but I do.
You're feeling guilty?
Yes.
Well, you shouldn't.
You don't know the half of it.
I know more than you think I know, Ridge. Ridge, if anyone is to feel guilty about this, it is not you or Brooke or me. It's your father.
Dad.
Yes. And I say this with no malice towards Eric. Your father did something that he should never have done.
What?
He took Brooke away from you just when you needed her the most, just after Caroline's death. This isn't your fault. Caroline wanted you and Brooke to be together. That was her dying wish, wasn't it? He knew that, and he pursued her anyway. He pursued her relentlessly, and he ended up marrying her. He took her away from you just when you needed her the most, knowing that you needed her and that you were in love with her. Ridge, you have nothing to feel guilty about.